My story with my Springfield Trapdoor started at winter time. This is actually the first session when I had my accurate load that I tried for 300 meters. These old single-shot breech-loading rifles are a delight to shoot. They are of course not as perfect as modern rifles, but you know, who cares? This is what we love about them. Hello YouTube, this is Capandball here, your favorite gun channel in bright, beautiful English language. And today's star is the Springfield Model 1873 Trapdoor rifle. And this is again one of those Mad Minute videos. I have been searching for a good quality Springfield Trapdoor rifle for a while now, and I was very happy to find one last year, in shooting condition of course. In fact, they are quite rare on this side of the pond. I know only about, let's say, a handful of Hungarian shooters who are actually using Springfield Trapdoor for hunting or for sport shooting. This rifle was originally fed with the 45-70-405 cartridge, which means that it was a 45 caliber bullet weighing 405 grains. It was a hollow-based bullet. It was propelled by 70 grains of black powder. Later, this projectile was changed to a 500 grain projectile to increase the ballistics performance of the rifle. Well, I do not know about a proper and exact reproduction of the 405 grain bullet. There are no hollow-based bullets on the market today. And my 500 grain bullet is just on the way from the US, so in the meantime I decided to find a bullet for hunting and for short-range target shooting. For this purpose, the Lyman 350 grain hollow point bullet seemed perfect choice. The bore of my rifle is in mint condition. According to the serial number, it was manufactured in the first months of 1885. Well, the barrel is 32.5 inches long and the twist rate is 1 turn in 22 inches, which is a quite fast twist rate in the 19th century, meaning that the rifle was designed for long bullets, long projectiles. My rifle is already equipped with the Buffington rear sight. This is a very clever design, as you can easily adjust it vertically and also horizontally. The basic sight of the Buffington sight is the battle sight here, and these sights are regulated for the 500 grain bullet, which means that I had to make some modifications. I modified the front sight blade. I installed a taller one, but don't worry because this is completely reversible, as a little pin is holding the front sight blade, so you can revert back to the original anytime you want. This sight is so clever that it's also compensating the drift of the bullet. The drift is the movement of the sideway movement of the projectile, which is happening in the direction of the rifling. So the greater your distance is, the greater your drift is. Finding the proper load for the light 350 grain Lyman bullet was not a hard job. It needed only 3 or 4 steps in the load development. And now I have a cartridge that is even accurate at 300 meters, as you could see it in the introduction video. But now let's see the group of this cartridge at 50 meters. So I think there is not much to say, ladies and gentlemen. This rifle is still very accurate. I have 3 shots in the same group, 2 in the same group, same hole, and all well within the size of the 10 ring at 50 meters, which says that my Springfield Trapdoor rifle and my cartridge is good. So ladies and gentlemen, my cartridge is loaded with 70 grains of 2F Swiss powder. It's compressed to have enough space in the case for the 350 grain bullet cast from a lineman mold. It's a hollow point bullet, so it is very good for hunting. It's a light bullet, so it has a flat trajectory, and it is cast from hardened alloy. It is 1:14 tin to lead alloy. I just love these old rifles. Reloading cartridges with black powder is pure fun. Let me guide you through the process as I'm making these cartridges. The process starts with priming the case. Be sure that the primer is in flush with the base of the cartridge. Now it is time to properly measure 70 grains of 2F Swiss powder. The case is charged through a long drop tube. This lets the powder settle evenly in the case. Now it's time for the 4mm compression of the charge using a special compression die. Here you can see the difference between the compressed and uncompressed charge. It is not good compressing the charge with the bullet while seating. It will lead to inaccuracy. Now I'm adding a thin cardboard wad. The bullet shot as cast. It is not sized. The lube is our usual recipe: tallow, beeswax and synthetic engine oil. The mouth of the case is flared to accept the base of the bullet. I apply no crimp while seating the bullet. Now wipe the cartridge clean and you are ready. When I started playing with my rifle, I didn't have a proper cartridge box, so the first Mad Minute session was actually shot with loading the rifle from my pockets. Let's see how this was. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Mad Minute session, and the group is not that bad, absolutely not that bad. This rifle is very comfortable, and the way it ejects the cartridge, I just love it. You don't have to do anything with that, it just fires it out for 2 meters. I love it, I love it. It's a good rifle. The rifle, the cartridge, the equipment and the shooter, they are all one system. If the equipment is missing, then your result will be kind of false in a Mad Minute session. So this is the point where I decided to look for an original McKeever cartridge box, a original model 1876 McKeever cartridge box that is holding 20 rounds of 45-70 ammunition, and also the combination tool, the model 1879 combination tool for the rifle. A good friend of mine was so kind that he lent me this McKeever original cartridge box, which will be a very good companion for my tests. Let's see the second Mad Minute session now. Oké.
3, 2, 1, indul. Négy, 3, 2, 1.
Köszi. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the result is nearly the same. The rate of fire is again 8 shots per minute, but I was very close to firing the 9th shot as well, and if I did that, that would make more than 10% increment in the rate of fire, in the velocity of loading and firing the rifle. So, in fact, the McKeever cartridge box is faster. If you look close, you will see how clever this little device is. First of all, it holds 20 cartridges in canvas loose. The cartridges are quite easy to access and easy to remove from the casing. Second, it also holds the beautiful tool for the maintenance of the rifle. This little tool has 2 screwdrivers, 1 clamp for the mainspring, this is the clamp for the mainspring, and a pin for removing the pins of the rifle. Well, the group is not as good as last time, but it is very close to that one as well. But anyway, it was really fun to shoot this rifle using the original McKeever cartridge box. Fun times. So ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that the rifle is now ready for short-range target shooting and also for hunting. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. You've been watching the Capandball YouTube channel. If you like what I do, then please subscribe, share, comment and like. If you wish to support us, you can do it through Patreon or by buying our authentic Capandball products from our eBay store on fromcapandball.com. This is our webpage. So ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay cool and keep your powder dry.